Welcome back. I'm on a mission to find out just how much 1,871 cc's seated Liberty dollars are worth. Let's see if I can track down their true value. The 1871 cc seated Liberty dollar is a fascinating piece of numismatic history. Minted in Carson City, Nevada, this coin is a rare gem that captures the spirit of the Wild West era. With only 20,000 coins produced, it's no wonder collectors are eager to get their hands on one. Determining the worth of these coins isn't straightforward. Condition plays a huge role, with coins in better shape fetching higher prices. Market demand also fluctuates, affecting how much collectors are willing to pay. For instance, a coin in excellent condition might sell for a premium, while one with noticeable wear might not command as high a price. Another challenge is the coin's rarity. With so few produced, finding an 1,871 cc's seated Liberty dollar in good condition is a rare occurrence. This scarcity drives up demand, but it also means that collectors have to be vigilant about authenticity. Verifying that a coin is genuine is crucial to ensuring its value. The grading process can be complex, with various organizations assigning different grades based on the coin's condition. This grading process affects the coin's value significantly, so it's essential to understand how it works. A high grade from a reputable organization can boost a coin's value substantially. The 1871 cc seated Liberty dollar boasts a stunning design, featuring Lady Liberty seated on a rock, looking out at the viewer. The coin's minting process involved some innovative techniques for its time, making it a standout in numismatic history. Historically, these coins were used during a time of great change in the United States, adding to their allure. Current market trends show that rare coins are fetching high prices at auction. The 1871 cc seated Liberty dollar is no exception, with recent sales demonstrating its value to collectors. As with any collectible, market demand dictates its worth, and this coin's rarity ensures it remains highly sought after. Estimates suggest that a low-grade 1,871 cc's seated Liberty dollar might be worth a few $1,000s. In contrast, a high-grade coin could fetch tens of thousands. One particularly well-preserved coin sold for an impressive sum at a recent auction, highlighting the coin's potential value. In top condition, with proper authentication, these coins can command a significant price. The rarity and historical significance of the 1871 cc seated Liberty dollar make it a prized find for any collector. Surprisingly, even lower-grade coins can fetch a substantial price due to their scarcity. To wrap up, the value of an 1,871 cc's seated Liberty dollar depends on several factors, including its condition, grade, and market demand. Authentication is key to ensuring a coin's legitimacy and value. For collectors, this coin represents a rare opportunity to own a piece of American history. The seated Liberty silver dollar is a coin series struck by the U.S. Mint from 1840 to 1873. The design was by chief engraver Christian Gabrecht. Based on earlier prototypes, the Gabrecht dollar. On the obverse is the figure of Liberty seated on a rock, holding a Liberty pole topped with a Phrygian cap. On the reverse for most of its run is a heraldic eagle with a shield. The series underwent a notable change in 1866, when the motto "In God We Trust" was added to the reverse after the Civil War and increased public push for religious mottos on U.S. coinage. The dollar series was ultimately ended by the Coinage Act of 1873, which discontinued the standard silver dollar and introduced the trade dollar instead. Important technical specs remained largely consistent. Diameter 38.1 millimeters, weight 26.73 g. Composition 90% silver, 10% copper. Throughout its run, mintages varied widely, often depending on bullion deposits, silver market conditions, or demand from the mint's branch facilities. From a collecting standpoint, many of the later dates, especially branch mint issues in low mintage, are highly prized. The year 1871 is a significant one in the seated Liberty dollar series. Two main mints struck dollars that year, the Philadelphia Mint and the Carson City Mint cc. The Philadelphia strike was fairly robust. Approximately 1,074,760 coins were struck. Meanwhile, the Carson City Mint produced only 1,376 specimens. That's a very small number relative to other issues of the series, making the 1871 cc one of the rarer dollar coins from that era. because of its scarcity. The 1871 CC is a key date within both the seated Liberty Dollar series and the broader U.S. collectible silver dollars. Some commentators remark that while it may never rival the extreme rarities like the 1794 silver dollar in prestige, its survival population is extraordinarily low, giving it intense collector interest. One interesting detail, all known 1871 CC dollars were struck using reverse B from the 1870 CC issue they reused a reverse die. Also, on that reverse, the CC mint mark is spaced more widely, because many dollars, especially later ones, were shipped abroad or hoarded as bullion. Few circulated examples remain intact, which further boosts the collectible value of well-conditioned pieces. In sum, the 1871 CC combines small original mintage, low survivorship, historical context final years of the series, and branch mint prestige, making it a prized metal in any advanced U.S. silver dollar collection. Obverse, the seated Liberty figure sits facing left, draped in robes with a shield marked Liberty angled beside her. Above are 13 stars, and below is the date 1871. Reverse, a left-facing eagle with a shield on its breast. In its talons, an olive branch and arrows. Inscriptions including United States of America, In God We Trust, and one doll. Below the eagle is the mint mark CC, because this is a with motto. Issue. The motto inclusion began in 1866. The reverse must include In God We Trust. If your specimen lacks that motto, it is not a correct 1871 cc's. Other key identifiers: diameter 38.1 millimeters, weight 26.73 grams, composition 90% silver, 10% copper. These align with the standards for seated Liberty dollars in that time, because the 1871 cc is struck with reverse B from the 1870 cc issue. You may see die features, for example, spacing, lettering traits, position of CC mint mark inherited from the earlier reverse die. The mint mark CC should be clearly below the eagle, spaced somewhat widely. Authentication also requires careful inspection under magnification for edge consistency, reading style, readed edge, die cracks, die flow features consistent with Carson City dies of the era, consistency with known specimen traits, strike angle, die alignment. Third-party graded examples provide helpful reference images, for example from NGC or PCGs. Because of its value, the 1871 cc is a prime target for counterfeiters. Some of the red flags: the absence of the motto or incorrect lettering, improper mint mark style or placement, artificially added CC mint mark swipes, altered or enhanced surfaces, polishing, cleaning, scratch removal, incorrect weight or diameter. Always verify weight, measure diameter, inspect mint mark style, compare design detail under magnification, and ideally obtain slabbed certified examples. Also beware of repunched mint mark or die repair features on genuine Carson City issues. These can confuse amateurs. Use reference materials and third-party certified specimens as guides. In circulated grades, you'll often see smoothing on Liberty's thigh, loss of detail in the shield and gown folds, soft stars, and erosion in the eagle's feathers. In about uncirculated AU grades, minimal contact marks and still evident luster remnants may remain, but even then, many 1871 CCs will show light hairlines or scattered marks because of their age and rarity of perfect handling. For mint state MS examples, original luster, sharp devices, and minimal marks are required, but such specimens are exceedingly scarce in this date and mint. The higher the grade, the fewer survivors. Eye appeal and toning play an outsized role in value. A beautifully toned MS specimen will command premium over a plain or blemished one. Since all known 1871 cc's dollars used a reused reverse die, slight die deterioration or tool marks might be present. Graders must separate die wear from post-mint damage. The rarity of well-graded examples means that the difference between, say, Ms. 60 and Ms. 63 can be enormous in dollar value. Published values and auction records. According to USA Coin Book, as of recent data, in average circulated condition, the 1871 cc can be worth around $5,589. In mint state MS plus condition, Values range massively, $92,168 up to $275,875 or more. NGC's Coin Explorer also reflects wide spreads based on grade.